Way out past Neptune, where the solar system gets really weird, astronomers just spotted something truly strange. It's an object locked in a bizarre gravitational waltz with the ice giant, and it's challenging everything we thought we knew about the edge of our solar system. This is the story of 2020 VN40, a celestial enigma that completes one orbit for every 10 of Neptune's. It's a discovery suggesting Neptune's influence is far more creative and stretches much farther than we ever imagined. To understand just how strange this is, we need to talk about the music of the cosmos. Orbital resonance. Think of the solar system less as a static collection of objects, and more as a grand gravitational orchestra where everything is constantly moving and influencing everything else. Orbital resonance is what happens when two orbiting bodies get locked into a simple rhythm, where their orbital periods are related by a ratio of small, whole numbers. The most famous example is right next door to our new mystery object, the relationship between Pluto and Neptune. For every 3 times Neptune circles the Sun, Pluto completes exactly 2 orbits. This is called a 3-to-2 resonance. It's a gravitational lockstep that keeps their orbits stable and prevents them from ever colliding, even though their paths appear to cross. We've found objects in all kinds of predictable rhythms with Neptune, 2-1, 3-1, and 4-3. They are the familiar beats in our solar system's symphony. But the rhythm astronomers just detected is something else entirely. It isn't a familiar beat. It's a whole new instrument in a song we thought we knew by heart. The object at the center of this new mystery is named 2020 VN40. It was first spotted back in 2020, but its truly bizarre nature was announced in 2025 by astronomers with the Large Inclination Distant Objects Survey, or LIDO. This survey wasn't just looking for more of the same old. Using powerful tools like the Canada-France-Hawaii telescope and the Gemini Observatory, it was designed specifically to find the weird ones, objects with orbits that soar high above and dive deep below the flat plane where most planets live. And with 2020 VN40, they hit the jackpot of weird. This little icy world is the first and only known object to be locked in a 110 orbital resonance with Neptune. That means for every single orbit it completes, Neptune circles the Sun 10 times. Now, consider that Neptune itself takes about 165 Earth years for one trip around our star. That gives 2020 VN40 an absolutely staggering orbital period of roughly 1,650 years. The last time this object was in its current position, the Roman Empire was collapsing. Its year isn't the only extreme thing about it. It orbits at an average distance of about 140 astronomical units from the Sun. That's 140 times farther from the Sun than the Earth is. But what truly sets it apart is the wild tilt of its orbit. While most planets circle the Sun on a relatively flat plane, like marbles on a disk, 2020 VN40's path is inclined at a whopping 33 degrees. It swings high above and far below the rest of the solar system, a path that makes it a true celestial outsider. So we've got an object with a bizarrely long year, at an incredible distance, on a steeply tilted path. But the way it dances with Neptune is where it goes from strange to rule-breaking. Here's the part that really baffled astronomers. In a typical resonance, like the one between Pluto and Neptune, the dance is timed for safety. When Pluto makes its closest approach to the Sun, Neptune is always on the other side of the solar system. It's a gravitational safety measure that prevents them from getting too close. Nearly every resonant object we've ever found follows this rule. The 2020 VN40 does not. If you look down on the solar system from above, it looks like this object is playing a game of chicken. It should have lost millions of years ago. It reaches its closest point to the Sun at the very same time Neptune appears to be right next door. From that two-dimensional view, it looks like they're headed for a near-certain collision. So how does it survive? The secret is in that third dimension, its extreme 33-degree tilt. While they look close on a 2D map, in reality, when 2020 VN40 is closest to the Sun, its tilted orbit causes it to be far below Neptune's path. They pass like ships in the night, separated by a huge vertical distance. This is a brand new form of orbital stability, a hidden rhythm based not just on timing, but on three-dimensional choreography. It's a state that astronomers had theorized might exist, but had never actually seen in the wild. Until now. Discovering this dance was one thing. Figuring out how it started is another. Scientists turned to complex computer simulations, running the clock forwards and backwards over millions of years to see what this object gets up to. And what they found is that this delicate performance might not be a permanent gig. The simulations show that 2020 VN40 is what's known as a scattering sticking object. Imagine a cosmic wanderer drifting through the outer solar system. As it gets nudged by the gravity of the giant planets, it can get temporarily stuck in a stable resonance with Neptune, like a piece of driftwood caught in a calm eddy. It might stay in this 110 lock for tens of millions of years, an eternity for us, but just a brief moment in the life of the solar system. Eventually, a few more gravitational nudges will likely kick it out of the resonance, and it'll go back to being a wanderer. This tells us the outer solar system isn't some static museum of ancient artifacts. It's a dynamic, living environment where objects are constantly being passed around, captured, and released by the giant planets. The orbit of 2020 VN40 isn't a final destination. It's a temporary snapshot of an object on a long and chaotic journey. So what's the big deal? Why does one weird, icy rock so far away even matter? It matters because objects like 2020 VN40 are gravitational time capsules. Their bizarre orbits carry the fingerprints of the solar system's chaotic childhood. Billions of years ago, the giant planets, including Neptune, didn't form where they are today. They migrated, with Neptune pushing its way outward through a massive disk of icy bodies. As Neptune moved, its gravity sculpted this entire region. It threw some objects out of the solar system completely, but it also captured others, locking them into the kinds of stable, resonant orbits we see with 2020 VN40. The very existence of such a distant and tilted object in a 110 resonance confirms that Neptune's gravitational reach was, and still is, powerful enough to shape orbits at extreme distances and angles. Finding it gives us a crucial data point to help refine our models of planetary migration and piece together how the very architecture of our solar system was built. The discovery of 2020 VN40 is an awesome reminder that our cosmic backyard is still full of surprises. It's proof that there are new kinds of orbital mechanics out there, just waiting to be found. This one object is probably just the tip of the iceberg, hinting at a huge, hidden population of similar bodies we haven't seen yet. If you want to join us on the hunt for more cosmic mysteries and be the first to know when we unravel the next one, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. The story of 2020 VN40 is the story of a celestial outsider that's rewriting the rules. It's a tiny, icy world caught in a gravitational dance with a gas giant. A dance so strange it was practically the stuff of theory until now. It challenges our understanding of orbital dynamics and gives us a tantalizing clue about the ancient history of our solar system. And this is just the beginning. With next-generation surveys like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory's Legacy Survey of Space and Time coming online, we're about to enter a golden age of discovery. This incredible observatory will scan the entire southern sky every few nights, and it's expected to find tens of thousands of new trans-Neptunian objects. It will create a detailed map of Neptune's gravitational neighborhood and almost certainly reveal many more objects like 2020 VN40. Each new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle. Will we just find more of the same? Or will we find something even stranger, something that rewrites the rules all over again? The only way to find out is to keep looking up.